Greetings, YouTubers. Today's update for whatever day and date it is. So this is the one of the pod walls. So there's two walls that go on either end. They're over here. This is the one that goes along the front here, and then there's going to be a roof that I haven't started on yet. So I got this glued up today. Glued and screwed from the other direction. The other one is cut, but I haven't glued it yet because this is all the clamps that I have, and right now they're kind of holding this until the glue sets. So that's what's going on with the pods. Getting close to starting to put these walls up and put in the inserts and secure things and give it a test. So, all right, let's go inside. Okay, so inside, first thing this morning, I got some comments from a couple of folks on YouTube. Not getting much in the way of comments on Bob's RV forum anymore. I'm not sure why, but anyway, one of them was this battery connection here. So I've now changed this so that both input or charging and output or using goes across the batteries. So if you notice those two terminals in the middle, there's a negative and a positive, and so the output from the charge controller goes into the batteries, and then it has to flow through both of them to charge, and then coming out of the batteries to use it, output is also coming from those same two terminals. The other suggestion that I got was to hinge this down. I actually thought about that. The problem is that this notch here, I'd have to open that notch up in order to hinge it. And I like the idea of being able to remove this so that I can get in there for access. So, I mean, it's a great idea, and it's something that, sorry about that. And it's something that I thought of as well. Anyway, I opted not to do it for those reasons. And this is going to be covered. So this cabinet, there's going to be doors that open up. So this is all going to be covered. I think that shelf will be fine. It'll be secure in there. This one is glued and screwed. This one, when I put it in, is going to be like this one down here. It's going to have a handle on it so it can lift and come out, just for ease of service to get in there and do things when I figure out that I did something wrong and have to fix it. So I got that done today. And then the other thing that I got done was most of the framing for this cabinet. I've got this top shelf and up here to finish yet. That's all done, but I've got a bottom shelf in. And then I've got a bottom shelf on this side and a couple of the supports. And it's getting cold here. It's been, I think the high today was like 42 or something. So it's been kind of cold today. So I'm gonna wrap it up for the day and not do any more. But so that's what I've gotten accomplished so far. Okay, so no still shots today. No picture-in-picture stuff. It's really hard. There's a lot of work to these videos, man. I really had no idea. I mean, I figured I'd just point the camera and shoot at stuff and talk and get it done. But apologize for the exposure. The sun's kind of going in and out behind clouds. There was a rumor that there was going to be snow here today. Thank goodness it didn't materialize. So anyway, that's the stuff that I got done today. Feels like a good day. Probably a 5-hour day, I'm guessing. But you know how it is when you're old and retired. You go home early every day. Actually, you never go in. That's even better. So making progress. I'm getting excited about the pods. Sorry, I'm fiddling with something here in my hand. I'm getting excited about the pods. I've got 3 walls done. I'm at the point where I'll need to deploy the pod, so fold it out from the side of the trailer and get the walls put up. And I'll need to, mark and drill for the inserts. That's next. And then once I get those inserts in and the walls secured, then I can start measuring and cutting wood for the roof. And then once the roof is done and I go to bolt it in, I'm gonna have to cut the hole in my trailer wall. I mean, if I can't get over my angst and my fear at that point and cut a hole in my nice shiny brand new trailer, then I'm stuck. I won't be able to go any further. So I've got to do it. I got to get in there because I'll have to crawl inside and work on it and get stuff done. I think I've decided that I'm going to leave the legs just for added security. Maybe I've already said that in another video. I'm not sure, but I don't know if you noticed there's legs that kind of swing down. And initially I was going to support the pods with just those legs, but I'm going to use the walls as part of the support structure and those legs. So it's going to be rock solid, firm. And I actually weighed one of the walls. I can pick it up with one arm, and I'm not all that strong. It's probably 15 pounds, if that. So 30 pounds for the ends. I'm going to call it 20 pounds for the long one on the side. So that's 50 pounds, and then the roof will probably add another 25 pounds. So 75 pounds tops for weight on those walls. Of course, that's without paint. And then the insulation, of course, that I'm going to be adding at some point. But that's got some nominal weight to it. So I'm conscious of weight. I'm concerned about being overweight. I mean, I'm putting a lot of wood in here and glue and stuff. And then we've got all of our things to go in it as well. But I haven't physically weighed all of that stuff to know empirically what the weight value is. I'm toying with the idea of stopping at a public scale and getting it weighed out, just because I want to know and I want to be safe. So I know there's probably a number of you that look at every other piece of wood that I stick in and go, oh my God, he's adding more wood. And going, it's gonna be heavy, and you're probably right. I don't think it's going to be too heavy, though. I think I'll be under the 3,000 pound gross vehicle weight. I suppose my biggest concern is that I'm pulling it with that little tiny Hyundai out there. But I did that when I was in Colorado. I had this trailer full. I mean, it was full to the roof, both sides of the walls, all the way front to back, full of stuff, heavy stuff, wood, steel, trash, a water heater. I replaced the water heater in the house before I sold it. It was heavy. When I went to the dump, I had to pay, by the weight, and I was actually over. I was 3,300 pounds that I delivered at that dump inside, and this trailer was full. So I've got to believe that this stuff is significantly lighter than all of the other crap that I had in here at that time. So I am concerned, but I'm not overly concerned. I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm thinking about it, and I plan on double checking to make sure that I've stayed at a safe weight for that vehicle. The Hyundai pulled that 3,300 pounds really well. I was on some backcountry roads and stuff. I was doing 55 miles an hour pulling that, and it wasn't any odd sway, wasn't any real struggle with the Hyundai being able to pull it. It worked pretty good. So I think I'm going to be okay. At the end of the day, I hope to replace that Hyundai at some point with something bigger. Right now, it's what I've got, and I'm going to have to live with it for the time being. And then I'm looking at a Ford Excursion. That's what I'm talking about. That's an SUV there. It gets 10 miles to the gallon. This trailer weighs so light, putting it on the back of it, I'll probably get 9. I'm getting 7 in the Hyundai. If I've got an uphill climb or headwind or anything that's not in my favor going forward. That Hyundai, the mileage just sinks. Awful. I'm getting 22 in that thing on the freeway, and that's with my foot in it, without a trailer. But I put a trailer on it, and 10 if I'm lucky, 9, 8, 7 for the most part. So, you know, if I'm going to have that kind of gas mileage anyway, I might as well get myself a beast to pull this thing with. So that's the plan. We'll just have to see, you know, what pans out, and all of that. So I'm revising my Idaho trip. You know, how long have I been here? About a month and a half. I've been here not quite a month and a half yet, and I would say that I'm probably 75% done. I think that's probably an optimistic estimate. So I'm looking at probably another month. I don't want it to be another month. I mean, I love being here with my dad and spending time with him. And I'm really enjoying my time with him, but I don't want to become an imposition. I don't want to overstay my welcome, and I'm anxious to get out on the road and get to Idaho and see the rest of my family up there, and hit some camping spots going up the Eastern Sierras along 395. I'm looking forward to that, and I want to get there and get that done and be doing the deal. You know what I mean? So. Okay, well, you know, I think I close this every day with saying thanks for your comments. Again, you know, you guys spotted stuff. I am surprised, man. You know, when you guys said, hey, you got those weird, you could see that. You guys are rock stars. So I appreciate the input, letting me know, hey, that's a better way to do it. There's some other discussion, I think, about mattresses. I'm going to put that on the YouTube discussion. I haven't answered it yet, but I did read it, and I have some thoughts about it, and I'll explain to you why I ended up where I did and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got today. So bless y'all. Appreciate your comments, your subscriptions, your wisdom, and keep it coming. Till next time. Later. Okay, I forgot. I wanted to make one more comment. Alex. Oh my goodness. You've, what, in 3-4, less than a week, gone through something like 54 videos. How many videos have I got now? 54, 55, 56? Man, thank you so much for watching, for all of your comments. Really appreciate the encouragement and the humor and the fact that you appreciate my humor. So anyway, bless you. That's it. Later.